cruising. He's cruising. He's cruising. I got some concealer underneath my fingernail. Finally found a lady who does silk wraps, and she does a really, really good job. I mean, she does such a good job. I've had these nails for over 2 weeks, and they still look good. And they still look good. I can't believe it. I love her. She'll get a Christmas present. I didn't have one for her last time. It was only the second time she had done my nails. And I should have taken her something. I should have. There's her, and there's a lady, and there's another lady that does my toes. And what's the matter with you? You got something to say? Come here. He's like, Mommy, we match. Black and white. Yes, we do, baby. That's why I'm dressed like this. I do. I try to wear black and white to match my boy, so he thinks I look like him. But anyway, next time I go in there, I'll take her something, man, because she... nail tech magician. No, I don't want to wear this one. Yeah, that's the turquoise. I don't want the turquoise. I want the black. There we go. I want the legend. Well, the first time the reason I didn't take her something the second time I went, she did my nails, she did a good job putting on the silk, right? But the first time I went in there, I asked for black polish, and she put on a navy blue, because she kept saying black, 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 why you want black, why you want black? I said black goes with everything, that's why. It's like, I always wear black, I wear a lot of black. But so she put blue. It was blue. It was navy blue. And I didn't notice it was navy blue until I got out in the sunshine. And so I was a little irritated because she knew it was navy blue. She just didn't want to put black polish on my nails. So I was a little apprehensive, but the last time was better. That, and they watch a good news station when I'm in there. And I like that. There's no stupid TV. And it's like Asia Times or something. I haven't read Asia Times. I used to read Asia Times all the time. I used to read Asia Times, New York Times, Washington Post, and what was the LA Times. Those were the ones that I used to read all the time. And Reuters. I used to read Reuters just because Reuters is usually full of garbage, but it's just Reuters it's an interesting catch-all. So when you read all the other ones and you see what the catch-all is, and sometimes I would read Russia Times if I was looking for some propaganda, because it's interesting. And sometimes I listen to Al Jazeera. You have to listen to them all in order to get any kind of real sense of what's going on. You know, because you got to see the pattern of who's talking about what. It's so hard to get good news. And by good news, I don't mean something like that makes you happy, makes you feel good. It's something that's like accurate. New Year. I don't do resolutions because I think it's cheap. I think resolutions are a waste of time. But I do make some decisions at the beginning of the year, and I am going back to a lacto-ovo diet because eating meat messes with my system, makes me miserable, and when I'm miserable, everybody around me is miserable. So really, it's a public service for me to not eat meat. Witchy woman. My card reading. If I don't get everything in the card reading, I have a dream afterwards. And I did have a dream that night, but had nothing to do with the card reading. So the card reading was complete. And it's hard because that card reading is intense. That's like I said, that's a lot of energy, and it's I don't know of anybody else who does that reading, and I'm not sure that anybody else really could do that reading. That reading is it takes a lot of self-discipline to do that reading. And people are like, "Oh, Larissa, you are anything but self-discipline, bitch." No, that's only because you really don't know me. No. Oh, I sent Omar out to get ginger ale. He's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I want some ginger ale." I want Schweppes. Nobody had Schweppes. I had Canada Dry. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. Canada Dry is too sweet. Oh, I had a couple of them anyway because he went out and got them, but he's been enjoying them. And I suppose it's better than other stuff. Drank a lot of water, a lot of tea, mostly tea. Tea is the well, that's my medicine. And so I did a bronchial tea, and then I did a fasting tea because I wasn't eating, and so when I losing weight is problematic for me. Not because it's hard for me to lose weight necessarily. That's not really what the issue is. The issue with me losing weight is that I was given drugs against my will on a couple of different occasions, and the drugs that I was given are fat soluble. And when I was given these drugs, they made me extremely sick for quite some time, and I had some horrible, horrible, horrible side effects. And actually, I thought I was going to die. The one drug in particular, well, on two occasions. On one occasion, I woke up. I still have no idea what they gave me, and I woke up with broken blood vessels in my face and scratches all over my body and big infected injection site, and I don't know, really, really ill, retching like I have never retched before in my life. So there was that, and then there was this other drug that gave me these horrible, horrible seizures and this numbness. And when I was really, really frightened. This was two days into having the flu, and I had this really high fever, and I kept sweating and sweating, and I knew I was dropping weight. I could feel it. I could feel my body literally melting. We had to change the sheets a number of times, and sweating through my clothes, and it was gross. It was gross, and I could smell it and I could taste it, and I was having that numbness all over my body, and it's like this weird. It's this weird. Made my skin hurt. It hurt to be touched. It hurt, like my skin hurt. It's a unique feeling, and it's unique. It was unique to this medication. I was really nervous that I was going to start seizing fully because I was starting to have that. I had a couple mini seizures. They call it a rolling seizure. That's specific. It's a specific side effect to this drug, and anyway, your hands and your feet roll together, and your legs kind of roll together. And at first, I was like, I just thought I was having an. At first, I was like, oh, it's just the fever. I just thought it was the fever that was making me feel a little loopy. But then once my feet started rolling over each other, I knew it was happening, and then I was really worried. I was worried that my tongue was going to start rolling, because thank God my tongue never started rolling. That's what happened when they gave me the drug. My tongue rolled, and I was when that happened, I mean, that went on for hours and hours and hours, and I just prayed that I didn't swallow my tongue. And so I was a little freaked out that was going to start happening again, and I was worried that I was going to swallow my tongue in my sleep, and from side effect of that drug, because I was losing weight because I had a fever and I was sweating. Anyway, now all that's left is a little bit of this lingering cough, and some digestive issues. And we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling by the end of the day. If I'm feeling up to going out and having dinner somewhere, people will probably be grossed out. They'll be like, Listen to that woman. What is she doing out here hacking her lungs out? Gonna get everybody sick. I'm gonna be like, oh, shut your mouth. Tell you what. Am I beautiful yet? Am I beautiful yet? Omar watched the card reading from last year. I didn't watch the one from last year. I don't rewatch them until like after the fact. And this year I have decided I didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I mean, last year's gone, so. But he has them all on his YouTube site. I'm his only subscriber. He said to me, he's like, do you want me to record it on my phone or your phone? I'm like, on your phone, because there's been all kinds of bullshit on my phone. Maybe he should have done it on my phone. I don't know. Oh, I kind of like having them all together in one spot. So, and he has it on his phone. That means he can upload it to his YouTube, and that means all of them are in one spot. All those other videos of me when I was performing when I was skinny mini. Yeah, nobody cared when I was skinny mini. So why the fuck should I care if I'm fat now, right? Doesn't matter. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Anyway. Alright, what color should my lips be? Urban Decay strip. Or this, I have this Christian Dior. It cracks me up. It's called Lovely D. It's the same color as my friggin' lips. It's the color of my lips! Look at this. Oh my god. It's the color of my lips. Wait. Then I got my gold digger. I'm not saying she's a gold digger. She ain't rolling. I ain't no gold digger. Anyway. Last thing to do is to give myself a little spreadsy spreads. My perfume. Need to order me another one of these. It's hard to find. T-Rose. I've been wearing this since high school. I used to wear Fendi, the original Fendi. And it's just a little too strong now for me to handle. But I like this T-Rose by Perfumer's Workshop. It's not super expensive, and it is a natural. It's it's not an alcohol base, a fragrance. It's a natural base fragrance, and so it smells nice. I've never had anybody walk past me sneezy, hacky, cough, whatever. And who don't like smelling like roses? And take it in the bathroom. You can spray it in the toilet and be like, yeah, my shit smells like roses. Anyway. I'm going to be 40 soon. A couple weeks. 40. I'm going to be a 40 oldie. Somebody stick a twisty straw and suck me down while you wearing some fuzzy slippers.